Hello lovely YouTube people, what's going on? If you've watched the Shawshank Redemption, you probably have a halfway decent idea about what really goes down in prison. There's usually an entire social hierarchy within every facility, and the ones at the bottom get the short end of the straw, so to speak. There's murderers, rapes and attacks on prisons, as well as the guards, and corrupt compliance ensures the process goes unchecked. There are normal prisons, however, and then there are incarceration facilities that resemble the bleakest and despairing hellholes you can imagine. So, during this video, we are going to look at the top 10 dangerous jails around the world. Are you curious? Then sit back, relax, and watch the entire video. But first, hit the subscribe button. Number 10. San Quentin Prison. San Quentin Prison was established in 1852 and is the oldest prison in the state of California. Although the prison has a gas chamber, the only executions performed there are by lethal injection. Violence is a continual issue at San Quentin, even with a large staff of guards. A particular incident occurred in February 2006 when some racially motivated attacks resulted in the injuries of 100 inmates. Additionally, 2 inmates were killed. The prison is known for its poor conditions, and a 2005 report stated that it is our opinion that it is dangerous to house people there. Number 9. Tadmor Military Prison. Located in Palmyra, Syria, Tadmor is one of the most oppressive jails across the globe. Amnesty International reported that every aspect of the facility's design was done to dehumanize inmates. Guards have the freedom to do anything, including killing. In June 1980, President Hafez al-Assad ordered guards to execute every inmate in sight after he survived an attack. The institution was shut down in 2001, but opened its doors again in 2011. But the brutal conditions have not changed. Number 8. La Santé Prison, France. La Santé Prison is located in the heart of Paris, a few miles from the Seine River in France. The maximum security facility of this prison makes the people unable to believe that they are in the city of love. The prison was opened in 1867 and possesses a long history of abuse. It is known as a brutal place, where many inmates have taken away their own lives while completing their punishment. Due to violence, poor sanitary conditions, improper staff, and overcrowding, many inmates fall into deep states of depression, and in 1999, 124 prisoners of the jail committed suicide. The violence in the jail is so extensive that the inmates are out of their cells for just 4 hours a day. Number 7. La Sabaneta Prison, Venezuela. La Sabaneta Prison is a notorious prison that has capacity of almost 15,000 inmates, but it contains approximately 25,000 prisoners. The prison is underfunded, overcrowded, and understaffed, and there are increased chances of dying of inmates. It is like a gateway to hell. Many inmates are forced to sleep in corridors, and the corrupted system demands money and power to attain large rooms. There is just one guard for every 150 prisoners. Gangs run the prison, rape is a common fear, lawlessness is regular, murder is common, and those out of control are almost near to death. There are numerous violent incidents that have happened in jail, and one of the most distressing is the death of 108 inmates as a consequence of a brutal gun conflict in January 1994. Number 6. Rikers Island Prison. Excessive violence, gross inmate mistreatment, and corruption rules this New York-based facility. Rikers has a total of 10 distinct jails. There is a secret society facilitated by jail guards called The Program, which is made of inmates who act violently towards other inmates to maintain order. Rikers has more than 1,000 solitary confinement units, one of the highest, to hold mentally ill prisoners and adolescents. Number 5. Patek Island Prison, Russia. A prison mainly for murderers, rapists, and cannibals, this bleak prison is especially adapted to hold the country's most dangerous criminals. They utilize a system of mental and physical stress techniques to break down the will of the prisoners. The inmates are in their tiny cells for 22 hours a day. They are not allowed books and are allowed 2 short visits in a year. The toilet facilities are also abysmal, and torture is common. Well, after seeing this, why would anyone ever want to commit a crime? If you like what you're seeing, hit the like and subscribe button. Number 4. Diyarbakir Prison. The conditions at Diyarbakir Prison in Diyarbakir, Turkey have been notoriously inhumane. One of the dark spots of the prison's past, for which it has been known, is incarcerating children for lifelong sentences. The violent nature of the prison seems to be more from the side of the prison guards than the prisoners themselves. In 1996, an incident occurred where guards and police beat prisoners severely. This incident resulted in the death of 10 prisoners and the injuries of 23. Number 3. Gitarama Prison. This facility in Rwanda is one of the most crowded across the globe. The institution was made to hold up to 400 inmates, but it has over 7,000. Most of the inmates are the 1994 genocide suspects. The prisoners have no choice but to stand barefoot on the filthy ground. This results in foot rot, which in most cases needs amputation, but the facility has one full-time doctor. Nearly half a dozen deaths happen every day as a result. Inmates also kill each other and eat the corpses. Number 2. Cotonou Civil Prison, Benin. Benin is a small country in West Africa, and the Cotonou Civil Prison has a capacity of over 400 individuals, but it holds 2,400 men, women, and children. The prison conditions are so miserable that alongside police cruelty, there are routine cases of violence of human rights. Inmates experience overcrowding, cases of unjustified incarceration, lack of proper food, and lack of trained prison staff. Due to overcrowding, some inmates sleep in shifts, and many have died because of suffocation during sleeping. More than 90% of the inmates are awaiting trial. The conditions of the prison are due to limited fund resources for the prisoners, but instead of international aid, many inmates still die from diseases that are preventable. Number 1. Carandiru Penitentiary. Carandiru Penitentiary in Brazil, South America is arguably the most violent and deadly prison in the world. In 1992, a violent prison massacre occurred when 102 inmates were shot dead. The prison is also known for terrible health problems. In the prison's health wing, nearly 1 in 5 inmates have been diagnosed with HIV. Prisons give the world a sense of comfort and peace, knowing that criminals are behind bars. While here, the criminals are given the punishment they deserve. However, sometimes the punishment is too much because all human rights are violated and the inmates are subjected to all sorts of inhumane activities. Thank you for watching. We hope you liked this video. Hit like and subscribe to this channel, and also press the bell icon for more interesting top 10 countdowns.